that mouse or that screen phone, you're watching Spread Those Wings.
My man. Welcome back to another wonderful Chicken Wing podcast. We even had a camera guy. He's been on a sabbatical for months.
Well, we finally paid the late invoices to the fucking company that we get them from. Usually illegals are always drunk.
We hit a bunch of parlays and shit, you know. We finally could pay our debts to Vegas.
We did hit a bunch of parlays. We've been going on that. Thank you for legalizing New York State gambling.
Cheers to you.
Guys, welcome to Spread Those Wings, the Chicken Wing podcast. I am the Dry Rub Daddy.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Don't think you are.
I am the Buffalo Wing Butte. This is Captain Cajun. Today we're joined by our good friend Jill.
Hello.
See, she's already got this down. She's usually rather quiet, and she's speaking with her chest here. I really appreciate that. In the background here, Kevin's voice. Kevin's been on the show before. You'll hear him throughout this whole episode.
He'll be
Probably
late.
just the laugh.
Yeah. His loud
Of course, yeah.
We get the pleasure of having Jill for back-to-back episodes, as I get to venture to Florida, so we're getting smart here. And I suggested a place that Jill goes, you know, people always tell me they don't have good wings. We have to put it to the test. We're start with Kohl's on Elmwood.
Not the clothing store.
Not the clothing store. This is with a C, not a K.
Yes.
But Camera Brand, would you like to not kill yourself and come take a look at these wings?
It's this fresh fade. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks very sharp. We have a medium, some Frank's hot sauce, and hot honey Cajun, and I am excited. There was celery there. You're fired. You're fired.
For the celery.
He does. He gets paid with wings, but he'd rather have the celery. Jill, we'll go ahead and jump right into this. We're gonna start with the medium. Whatever you prefer, you a drummer or a flat person?
I'm a drum.
I tend to always be outnumbered. I'll try
It's okay
Kevin
to
was
be
the
wrong.
guy.
Sorry.
It's okay to be wrong.
But that's why we match.
If we've learned one thing here, there's no such thing as being wrong. If you'd like, if you're a blue cheese person,
I'm not.
we'll let her bypass and we'll do the toast without
That's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
With our wonderful chicken dipping, we remembered him this week.
Shout out to Kyle.
We'll go ahead and do a toast to the
Yeah.
first wing here. She's like, I ain't even gonna have the blue cheese on that shit. And go to town, guys.
Okay.
Medium crisp.
Okay.
I have it just because they're either mild or medium.
These are medium.
Oh, they don't taste like medium.
I mean, we've seen that, so I figured these wouldn't be very,
Yeah.
Right, I think I'm also going to call an audible on this. I think those might be hotter than these. So we're going to do the
that's
hots.
fine. Yeah.
Second,
Yeah.
a pretty, I hate to say it, we've used this term a lot lately. Almost a very standard pizza place wing. This isn't a pizza place, it's a bar. Ryan, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure. It was very crispy. I will say that. The one that I had, anyway. I'll go with A for the crisp. Amount of sauce. I'm looking for more out of a medium. Then I'll go with 7. The size, that's going to drop a little bit. While it was crispy, the one that I had was minuscule. It was not, you know, the biggest
Diminutive,
wing.
some might say.
Right. I'll go with 6.5. Flavor, the flavor wasn't horrible.
It just wasn't very spicy.
It just was okay. Yeah, right, exactly. I'll go with 7.5 for the flavor. And what are we looking at here?
You paid for these ones.
Yeah, I know. I'm horrible at that.
How much was the total?
47? For 30 wings?
Buck. It's like $1.70, maybe.
Definitely not doing that again. I wouldn't pay for these again, probably. With that price, that's a little bit outrageous. Per wing? So like
Hold on,
170 is
hold
per
on.
wing? That just seems a bit...
Yeah.
You know?
156.
No.
Alright.
I'm shooting from the hip.
No, that's
Kevin was
fine.
right.
Kevin was right.
Alright, so... I'll go with 7.5 for the price.
And you're going to come in at 73.
Okay.
Now, I feel like that's kind of where the average medium we always kind of get ends up in that
Yeah.
low 70s.
Right.
I'm not going to really change much from it. I actually might drop from where you were. Excuse me.
Oh, no one.
That was okay. Amount of crisp, I'll go 7.5. Like, I could hear it. I didn't feel like it was super present. I would have preferred a little bit more to it. The amount of meat, I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go 6.5. Not very big at all for those. And it's funny because these look bigger and those look bigger. So
Yeah.
it's weird how places will end up with that sometimes. Amount of sauce, I'm with you as well. A 7. I definitely wanted more, but we've created monsters out of ourselves. As much sauce as you can give us.
Right.
Flavor, yeah, I'm not going to bash it too bad. It is exactly a standard medium.
Right.
I'll go with an 8. It's kind of what you get. I definitely want it hotter. That's why we're not going any higher than an 8. I'll go 6.5 on the price. It's kind of standard. And unfortunately, I'm coming in at 71. 73, 71.
Yeah.
Jill will help you go through this.
Yeah, alright.
So, to your liking, the crispiness of this wing.
Crispiness, I'll give it like, I'll say an 8. I do like crispier wings, for sure. So crispiness, 8.
Still wanted a little more, but it wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
Cool. The amount of meat, or texture, I guess we could do with the meat. That's where I need an audience cam.
Yes.
I guess they were kind of small, so maybe like 7. You shut up.
The next episode, I'm gonna go unbury the GoPro and just put the GoPro facing him. For the episode. Just put it in the corner. The amount of sauce.
See, I don't really like too much sauce, but I
So
kind
this
of
is-
was looking for more. I'll say a 6.5 still.
Okay. So everybody definitely agreed. Even somebody who didn't want a whole bunch of sauce
Oh, sure.
would have
That was
taken
just
more
weird.
on these.
Yeah.
The flavor.
It was bland. I'm sorry. I've
No
had.
need to apologize.
Yeah, I've had spicier mediums there before. I feel like.
They revamped their entire wing menu, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I've had friends tell me that they had some pretty wild flavors originally. Their wing menu currently sits at mild, medium, hot, barbecue, honey hot Cajun. They only have 5.
Yo, what an extravagant flavor.
Right? And that's why when I
Barbecue,
saw that,
medium,
like,
hot.
that just explodes off the menu. Like, well, we can't knock at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wing recession, so they gotta do what they gotta do.
Did you give a number on that?
No.
I couldn't remember,
I'm
honestly.
gonna say
Sorry.
6. I was kind of disappointed.
And out of the $1.56, would you pay that per wing again on those?
For those ones, no.
Out of 10?
I'll say 6.5.
Jill's coming right around us with a 68. Definitely, it kind of sucks when you get one of those very bland mediums, and we get so used to, like, oh, these are really good wings. Like, you and I'm sure you hear as much as I do.
Sure.
Hey, what's a good wing place? What's a good wing recommendation? And yeah,
I would always say Kohl's too. That's like my go-to, and then
I don't think you're gonna be totally wrong
Yeah.
because I already got a fingerful of that sauce. I fingered that sauce. It was money. I'm so excited for that. But this is, as a whole restaurant, this is what's gonna hold it up. I think.
You know what was
'cause I
mad
don't really-
random? I was looking at the menu, like, where we were going,
Yeah.
and they wanted you to add 5 wings to, like, every single...
Well, they offer it.
oh yeah.
That's just kind of strange to me.
I'm on board for that.
No, I'm fine
Dude,
with
how-
it. I
how
just
great
don't
is
see-
that?
You don't
I
see
used
that
to
on
always
the
do
menu
that,
a lot.
yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, you know?
Dude, that's a great. I've done that at places, and it like, it's either really good or it sucks. I mean, I don't even think it's around anymore. You guys are North Buffalo people. Max on Hurdle, it's gone. I had beef on weck, and they added 5 wings to it, and those were the grizzly ass shittiest wings I've ever had.
Really?
They were just
Damn.
they were horrendous. What do you say we get into these hots and see if
Yeah,
there's
sure.
any upgrade? Joe, go ahead and grab your.
What's this shit up here?
She saw the death glare.
That is way too small.
Yeah, mine's a little small too.
Alright, that's a little...
Go ahead and grab a new one if you want.
I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah.
This one's definitely saucier.
Yep.
The shock on my face from the camera when I realized that Wallen just came out from behind a TV. I can't have anything nice with these two. Different. I'm gonna pick up a white cat with orange fingers.
You're not a paper towels around this?
Are there? I will grab those in 1 second.
Thank you.
They're still gonna get up there. Who am I kidding?
No. That was okay. We've had this before.
I just grabbed the first paper product I saw and just almost handed you a roll of toilet paper. I'll let you know that.
What a guy.
No, it's Charlie. What a guy.
Thank goodness.
There you go.
I was thinking for a split second about licking my fingers, and I was like, I can't do it.
He has an image to uphold.
I know, I couldn't do it. I like saw blue cheese on there, and I'm like, oh no.
Ryan, where are you thinking, bud?
I've had it, I've seen it. It is what it is, man. This was less crispy though.
Well, there's a lot more sauce.
A lot more sauce, yeah. That tends to happen though. Crispiness, I'll go 7. Just a solid 7. You know, I mean they've been chilled. They've been sitting here for a minute or two, but it's not. That's not really gonna kill it.
Kevin.
I'll just go with the amount of sauce. That I'm gonna give it 8.5. No, I feel like it wasn't caked on there, but it was a really good amount of sauce.
It painted my hands.
Yeah, no, it was nice. You know, I had to use a paper towel, which I don't complain about any longer. These are really small wings. That I'm just gonna go straight up a 6.
Fair.
That one I had to put one back because it was way too small. That's a bit ridiculous. Like that's just not.
Yeah, that's tiny.
That's way too small. Like no.
It's a baby finger.
Now, as you people. No, I don't really enjoy hot wings.
Fuck it.
But again, I would brag to people that I eat hot wings by eating these, so I won't completely bash it. But I'll go a 7.5 because this is a standard. I don't know, hot. It's more like a medium.
Are you paying for that again?
Yeah, this is.
I mean,
I'll wait my turn. But
it's just kind of boring.
this is what I wanted the mediums.
Yeah, I mean,
to
I'll
taste
go
like.
I'll go 7 for the price. I don't know.
And I don't even like hot wings.
7.2 for you, man.
That
Just go ahead.
No, I'm good. I don't know. Just didn't do anything for me.
That's why we didn't want to kill you and bring you in to let you have these hots, because I had a gut feeling they weren't going to hurt anybody. There was nothing these were going to do. 72 for you. Jill, starting with the crisp?
Crispiness was good, I thought. I'd say 7.5. Still crispy enough.
Okay. The amount of... I did notice that little baby one changed my first wing that was like a 5.5 on crisp. That was like super crispy. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
okay, we can meet in the middle here. Have a nice little bond.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of meat.
They were small-ish, so I'd say 7.
He looks devastated. You've had a consistent score at least the whole time.
I know. But 7's like a C+. It's
Yeah.
right there
It's
in
passing.
the middle.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta be is passing.
You don't expect too much, but you're not
Hey,
disappointed.
if you're grading size, if you're grading size, you're hoping you're going right down the middle. The amount of sauce.
It was a good amount. I don't like it too saucy, but like it was better than the mediums. So I'd say a 7.5.
Jill is going to hate this next wing.
Yeah, I could see, but it's okay.
Flavor.
This is what I wanted the mediums to be, and it was still kind of bland. Like
Okay.
for a hot wing.
Kevin's tainted you, hasn't he?
No,
Because
I
even
just,
that has a little
I try.
to it.
It's a slow increase.
No, I
in
was
heat.
just kind of like shocked because I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more from this.
I'd go with
Flavor, I'm just gonna say 6.5.
6.5. And are you paying for that wing again?
I would pay for the old Cole's wings, but not these ones.
So 6.
Um,
We're going lower?
no, we'll stay with 6.
It's gonna be a 69.
that. Wonderful.
Nice.
How about that?
Nice.
Yeah.
So
We
I
I know.
got super excited when we were talking about the heat of these wings. I wanted to tell Kevin, I already told you about this. Aldi sells a stir-in Carolina Reaper paste. And it adds a really nice level of heat to your food, but it doesn't overwhelm the flavor
That's
on it. It's great. I used it the other day. I don't remember what the hell Heather made a pasta dish. I put it in the pasta dish. It was like a creamy pasta, and I put a little kick to it. I was like, oh, this is where it's at. This is wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Guys.
I'm pretty excited about this.
am.
Oh, you are the
I'm
Captain
excited
Cajun.
too.
Yeah.
I'm excited because, like I said, I took a peek at these earlier. I grabbed a little bit of sauce, and
Oh, I think
they look like they were grilled.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You were about to say that, weren't you?
Yeah. I saw a six.
I realized I didn't even give a score on this. I'm gonna give it 6 across the board. It's a 60.
We're just so ready to move.
I'm so excited about that. 60. Oh.
Oh,
my.
this looks lovely.
Ooh.
I love the single grill mark.
Grill marks.
Did you just
I
not
know.
flip these?
I know that it's just like
Oh, I've got. Better yet, they flipped mine one way this way and one way that way. They didn't even flip them the right way.
There must have been a bunch of wings
Yeah.
on the grill at that point.
All right. Well, I think I'm going without blue cheese. I'm excited.
yeah.
Honey hot Cajun. I have put the graphic up.
They sound like they got nice crispiness.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like she's dying with the heat.
It's not that hot. It's not as hot as I was expecting.
It's really flavorful though.
It was like sweet at first. The hot hits you after.
Mm-hmm. That's it's a really fucking
That's
good wing.
lovely.
Crisp, I'm gonna go 8.5. Whatever these two were lacking, it immediately was made up. That amount of meat, I'm gonna go 8. It was definitely the biggest wing. Still not a big wing. Amount of sauce, I'm gonna go 8.5. It's a good amount of sauce. I'm here for it. Flavor, 9.5. I fuck with that hardcore. I mean, price, we've kind of bashed it a little at 156. Not that the price is bad. The wings just weren't like up to par. This is gonna get an 8.5. I'll pay for that again and again.
Yeah, it's got a kick at the end. Yeah.
It's an 86 for me, man. That's a fucking good wing. That's a really good wing. Captain Cajun?
Sure.
Since you don't have to hold
Yeah.
a Pepsi bottle to your tongue,
Yeah, no, right?
get some paper towels.
That was good. I enjoyed that very much, I must say. Very crispy, I will say. Do what you gotta do. You know? I've been on this
No,
show.
it's
It's
good.
where people have done that just to spite me. You know?
I do it every show.
Yeah,
Just
every
to spite
single
it.
time. It's quite all right.
It's just so good. I want to eat that.
Crispiness, I'll go. It was a little bit crispier being on the grill, but that one single grill mark kind of threw me for a loop. I'll go an 8. Yeah, let's go a solid 8 for the crispiness. This was, like Kyle said, the biggest wing out of the 2 that we've had. I'll go with 8.5. The amount of sauce, I'm going to 9. That was, it was.
That's-
Yeah, because with honey Cajun, it had the stickiness of honey. It wasn't. I'll say this. It wasn't false advertising. It had the stickiness of the honey, but also like the kick of the Cajun.
But it also wasn't as chaotic as honey wings.
Exactly.
Because usually you get honey
It
and
just
if you
drips off,
overdraw
and
it, yeah.
The consistency's all out of sorts, and it just doesn't mesh well on a wing. This was perfect.
The wherewithal's all thrown off.
Yeah, right? Like all these words and shit. Like a thesaurus out in this picture.
Yeah.
It's a dinosaur, right?
Word of the day.
For the flavor, this was bang. I'm gonna go with 9.5 for the flavor.
Dude, I'm here with you.
That's really good. It totally changed my perception of this place entirely. I got to like those two, and I'm like, this is gonna be like a Franco's or a Mike Subs, Trap, which were all-time low scores.
Those are swear words.
This was on that level almost.
Fucking carnivorous.
I didn't really know how to. Oh god. I didn't really know what to expect, but that was amazing. I will probably bathe in these wings. If you pay me to bathe, I would not be upset. I'll pay you to fucking.
We're looking at you, Paige. We want you to come on Twitch, get
sauce
these
me
wings.
down. In the words of
Bryce Benjamin, suss me
I
down.
would just drink this sauce.
Oh, but you won't drink the penny sauce.
No, that's disgusting. I don't want diabetes and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I survived.
You did. Wasn't it the dry rub daddy just got like a massive stomach ache?
Yeah.
Like minutes after he did
We
that
did
shot.
we did full shots. We took blue cheese sized cups.
Ugh.
Penny's used to have a sweet sauce. It was damn near like dessert wing.
It was nothing but brown sugar and like fucking.
And we poured it both into those cups, and Gary and I tossed back a cup of it, and like, it was still delicious.
Plus, I still got that linger too. And cost, I would pay for these over and over again. I'll probably go at 85 for that, honestly.
You always have to outdo me. Here's an 87.
That was really good.
It's
Well done.
fucking damn good.
Well done, clothing store.
Your Kohl's.
That women's clothing.
Kohl's?
Yeah. Well, at Kohl's.
At Kohl's. At Kohl's? My Kohl's card is expired.
That's where actually I have my big Bills hoodie that I wear to the Bills game.
Man, Kohl's is great.
It's great.
You
Because
get
you get
underwear
those
there.
deals in the mail and shit. It's
Oh,
lovely.
dude. Oh, hey. I just went and spent $200. Also, by the way, thanks for spending $200. Here's $150 back.
It's wonderful.
Why wouldn't I go to Kohl's? They hand me money every fucking time I walk in the store. Jill,
Alright. Where do we start?
the amount of crisp.
Crisp is good. Very good. It stayed crispy even with all the sauce. I'll say 8 for crisp.
The amount of meat.
It was good. Good size. I'll say 7.5.
The amount of sauce. Is this too chaotic for you, or is this what you want?
No, this is perfect. So I don't like I hate really saucy wings like Duff's. It's
Okay.
way too saucy.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now, because
Yeah.
I was super like we were talking
this
about
kind of sauce
this.
is okay. Yeah.
This was way too dry, and I'm like, where's she going? Because I think I'm on board with you, because Duff's is
too saucy.
It's crazy.
chaos.
Yeah.
If you go in there with an open wound on your foot, it's gonna fucking fall on your foot and burn your foot.
Really?
Like,
Oh my god.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you can't have any sores on your hands when you eat Duff's. But no, this is good. The consistency of the sauce, like with the honey and stuff, it's more like almost like a jelly sauce type. So I really like that. I'll give it an 8.5 for sauce.
There we go. The amount of flavor.
Flavor, yeah, 8.5. Amazing. Like it has all the flavors. Honey, like it starts out sweet with the honey, and then you get the Cajun, and then you're like, oh wait, this isn't hot, and then it hits you.
That's a great point, because like
Yeah.
it has all. It's not false advertising. It starts
No.
off
That's
sweet.
that's
and
a thing we've been chasing a lot lately. We get so many places that it's like, oh, yeah, it's this wing and this wing, and you get one or the other. That's what we talked
Right.
about with Malanderas a couple weeks ago. When we had Jess Payne on, we got a raspberry jalapeno wing.
Oh, that's right.
And they were both looking for more. They're like, oh, we want more of this and more of that. I'm like, yeah, but like, raspberry and jalapeno are both finicky. You can't
Stuff to
combine both of them without overpowering one or the other. And that had an even keel of both. And like, that's a sign of someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. So.
Especially 3 flavors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get 3 like that. I feel like they took some time to perfect that.
And 3 in its own separate sauce.
Sure.
Because like
Exactly.
Like you go to Wingfest and like, not to discredit Wingfest, but like we went to Wingfest. We did the Elvis wing, the peanut butter, jelly, fluff, and banana. But it was a peanut butter and jelly sauce with a fluff drizzle and banana puree on top. So it's like they cheated to get all 4 flavors. Yeah, they were present,
Yeah.
but they had to do 2 separate sauces on top. It's like saying, okay, well here's this, but here's this to dip it in like a blue cheese. Like,
Yeah.
that's damn good to be able to get all 3 on one sauce. Are you paying
They
for
could
that
get a
again?
tender, Joe.
Yes.
Out of 10?
I'm still cheap though, so I'll say 7.
You know what? I respect
I love
it.
your honesty. I love the honesty.
That's what we want. 79, still a good score.
That'd be great,
That's-
like a chicken finger sub, yo. That'd be big.
Oh, I think we're on to something.
That'd be great on a chicken finger
I
sub.
think we're on to something.
We just need the sauce, and then put it on everything.
Yes.
I'm going to figure out a way to duplicate that sauce.
Oh, that's.
I can do it. I
That's
have the
legit.
power. I have a full spice rack.
I fucks with you, Coles. I fucks with you.
Well, they salvaged their reputation.
Yes, yes.
And now we get to go on to the true main event for next week. Jill gave us a recommendation on that. We'll get to that next week. Jill,
Yeah.
do you want to give any words to the camera before we cut this episode?
No, thanks, Coles. Try and spice up your medium and hot sauces a little bit. Go back to how you were doing it before, but other than that, thanks for
I've
having
heard
me.
that so much. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
I've heard that actually. That was a buddy of mine that I work with. He said his wife used to brag all the time about Coles.
That's what I used to do.
The last time they went there, she said they were dog shit.
Damn.
So it was a 50-50 entry. These are money.
Yes.
I'm
Over and over again.
Yeah,
Paid for those.
those I would get again.
Captain Cajun.
Sure.
Your rundown.
Absolutely. Veterans Minimum Podcast, Nick Deus 10. He actually has a Super Bowl squares. You know, real good payout.
Does he follow you on Twitter?
He does.
Get that motherfucker to follow me. I followed him.
Absolutely.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I will. No,
I'm gonna start sharing
yeah.
my parlays with him.
Yo,
I'm gonna tweet at him.
like
What did I tell you earlier? Nick Deus 10 no longer has the crown. I'm the parlay poppy now.
That's what we need to do, Kyle. Start a betting podcast.
I thought we were gonna do that.
We're
We
doing it.
discussed that.
We're doing it. I can't wait, yo.
Dude, you and I have been way too addicted to gambling.
We're on quite the heater.
I put
$0.
$0 in. I put $20 in to be able to withdraw money from my account.
That's trash. I can't believe that. That's a
I'm
bunch
okay
of
with it,
bullshit.
man. I put $20 in. I took $150 out of my FanDuel account. I just took $400 out of the Caesars account. I was given $500 in free money. I fucking done nothing wrong with this. I am on a heater, as you
Damn
would say.
right. I ran a heater up here.
And we're still pushing tonight, man.
You just Harry Muled it.
Yeah. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
No, because I've done it a couple nights. I've still got money in the account. I didn't throw it all down. I ain't stupid.
That's the way to do it. No, but you know, Super Bowl squares, they got pretty good payouts. I don't really know the amount, but yeah. You know, if you want some,
Come get some. If you don't like me, bite me.
Upsets and underdogs with the Super Bowl. It's one of the biggest betting days of the year, so you know that's important to listen to.
Matt
Time
DiPalma's
like
gonna
this.
bet on tails for sure.
You know, tails never fails.
I'll make a
Unless
bet with
you're
you.
fucking
I'll make
Josh
a bet with you that Matt DiPalma bets on tails. We're betting on betting.
That's perfect. The Basement Yard Podcast, Joe Santagato,
Frank Alvarez.
None of those guys really Twitch anymore.
Dude, Joe, again, Joe's my favorite on Instagram. He was talking about parenting styles the other day on Instagram. Like, fucking had me crying.
No, that's hilarious.
You know, if I'm a parent, they ask me stuff that's stupid, like, oh, were you around for the 13 colonies? Bitch, I was George Washington. Like, he's hilarious. He's my favorite Instagram follow, so follow him.
That's great.
Dude, he went on a full rant
That's hilarious.
about how he built the Santa Maria, and he was around for Columbus, and I'm like, oh, Joe Santagato's gonna be the worst parent. I love it.
That's funny. Myself, his 243 on all social media.
At this point in time,
platforms.
he is now 7.5 months cigarette
yeah,
free.
almost 8, I think.
He's
Probably.
coming for you, Kyle and Jesse.
Yeah.
Get that $100 ready.
Damn right. Damn right. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Or upsets and underdogs with Will Blackman.
Yeah, damn right.
I got you.
Thank you.
Shout out to Halt. Who goes there? The Possibly Not Chicken Wing podcast.
Nope, still not the
I still want to say
podcast.
Chicken Wing podcast every time I say it.
Still not.
Cameron Brand eventually has to give us time and we can get a new episode banged out soon. Yeah, you
Bang on,
fuckhead.
you say.
Shout out to Talking Trash. Hopefully we'll be re-upping that show very soon with a new co-host and new rules. It's like, whose line is it anyways? The game with no rules and nothing matters. Just like that podcast. Shout out to Fantasy Beasts and where to find them. I heard that their fantasy football analyst Kyle is being joined full-time by a guy named Kevin who's in this room and Jason who's downstairs. And also he might have just applied as a full-time analyst on Fantasy Pros. So, see where the fuck that goes. And shout out to each and every one of you motherfucking 18,000 listeners, 100 plus viewers. We love every one of you. Thank you for supporting us through
The OG Jolie.
Oh my god, we didn't say it once! The OG Joe Lee got through an episode without a shot!
Shit.
The OG Joe fucking Lee! Dude, he just got a false... We false finished his ass.
He's on
he has
vacation
3
in
here.
real life, too.
Oh, he's gonna be... Fucking OG Joe Lee's gonna be so fucked up.
Man.
The OG Joe Lee, man.
I was just thinking about the fans, and I was like, of course.
I just handed him 5 shots.
Yeah.
We just handed him 5 shots in the last minute of the show.
He's good.
That's a real false finish. We just kicked out at 2 3/4. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for supporting. Almost 2 full years to the day this show was made. This show was first created. We were sitting in a basement, somebody's house we'd rather not name. Myself and the Dry Rub Daddy, as he was part of the show originally, we were told, hey, you guys really are a good trio. And thus it was born with a jackass and a Dry Rub Daddy. We went on a live show on a leap year, February 29th of 2020. Then the whole world shut down and we powered through that. And we're still here nowadays. And Camera Brand looks like Festus right now.
Yes. Before the bell rings.
Yep. But guys, we couldn't be happier to be here. We just hit episode 100 recently, and we're still fucking going, guys.
Absolutely.
Bigger and better things. Shout out to our sponsors, Jeanette at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo. Please return my calls. Charlie at Renegade Studios down in St. Petersburg, Florida. I actually be seeing him on the honeymoon.
Awesome.
They're an hour south of us.
Nice.
Fucking go hang out with Charlie. Get some more graphics. Make us
Oh,
look
yeah.
pretty. Shout out to Damien at the Platter Box in.
Oh, Canada.
I fucked it up royally.
I know.
Shout out to
Look at
Damien.
me. It's all right.
He'll make you a Joe Cucci board, a charcuterie board. You guys just did a whole bunch of those on Girls' Night.
Yep.
Should have gotten Damien to come down and make them professionally.
Is
It's
border
his
open?
job. What?
Border's open.
Borders open, but they were in Vegas actually during their Girls' Night.
Oh.
They flew over. They went to Vegas.
Nice.
They saw all over Lions Stadium. They took a backstage tour. Pretty fucking cool.
That's awesome.
But shout out to those guys and shout out to not Steve.
No, not Steve. That's
Our
not
dude
Steve.
Kyle
Woo.
at Chicken Dippin'.
These are
literally the coolest invention for chicken wings. If you are going to dip your wings, if you are interested in dipping your wings, this is the way to fucking do it, guys. If you're interested in what I'm holding in my hand right now, and you want to know more, go on their website, chickendippin.com, throw some of these in your cart, put in code SPREAD716 at checkout and get 15% off your order. But, you gotta look at the camera here, we're about to finish. Until next time, guys, you keep on spreading those wings, spreading those legs.
Cue the music.
Say, Ryan, you can't...